Blutbad.
Hello and welcome back to another behind the scenes toy photography video. This week I'll show you how to shoot a small figurine in sharp detail. I call this shot Sol Valley. I'll also show you my editing process. I have been having an absolute blast with Metroid Prime 4, and despite all the detractors, I find riding around the desert on Viola to be an excellent addition to the series. Of course, I got the Amiibo to go with the game, and even though Amiibo are much smaller than the toys I normally shoot, I thought I could still make a neat shot with mine. I created my desert scene by strategically dumping some sand on a couple of cinder blocks, creating a separated foreground and background. After placing my Amiibo close to the lens, taking up as much of the frame as possible, I added some localized lighting. I used a single pink LED to light up the motor area and then placed two purple spotlights on either side of the bike to lighten up the wheel areas. I took one exposure with these lights and another without, allowing me greater flexibility to add targeted lighting in my editing phase. Here's my base image. As you can see, my LED wiring was visible and my spotlights were illuminating far too much of my wheels, so I began my edit by blending together my two exposures with layer masking. Normally, I can just brush in my layer masking, but this edit required precision, so I used the pen tool to create sharp selections to aid me in my quest. After pausing to add some adjustment layers, I began painting in some additional lighting. Samus and Viola both have various glowing stripes and spots on their bodies, which I again used both the pen tool and brush tool to paint in. For some of these details, I added an outer glow, and for all of them, I changed the layer blend mode to screen. The screen blend mode allowed me to illuminate the desired areas while not entirely obscuring the details of the toy beneath. So once again, here's my starting image. And here's where I ended up. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and make sure to check me out on Instagram. Thanks, and until next time!